My name is Deepak Parmanan, and today I'm going to answer the question, how do you put AI ethics into practice? And I see that as a three-parter. What is AI? What are ethics? And how do you put them into practice? Let's crack on. AI to me is a combination of data and math. Say, for instance, you wanted to sell your house. Common sense says the more bedrooms you have, the better flooring you have, the higher your price. But what if you wanted to ask more deeper questions such as, how long should I wait until my house is sold? Or if I had $100,000, what should I spend my money on? Another bathroom, convert the flooring to hardwood, or anything else? Now, those kind of questions can only be answered by AI and by applying math because they go beyond human thinking. As you can see on the left is the data about the previous prices of the houses, and on the right are various mathematical formulae that help you get the answer. So what is AI? Taking the data of history of what's happened and applying math and algorithms to peek into the future and approximate what's going to happen. So what are ethics? Ethics are some questions that humanity has tried to resolve using concepts of morality, good and evil, right, wrong, virtue, justice, and crime, so on and so forth. So putting that into context of AI, what is good and evil data and math, what is right or wrong AI, and how to be virtuous with math. Seems a little fuzzy, but I'll give you a little more intuition about this later on. Now, how do you put AI things into practice? To me, it's a three-parter. It's a three-parter between the creators of AI, the regulators of AI, and the users of AI. Everyone have very, very different needs that they want to look at. For example, the creators such as Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Hitachi, whoever, are driven by profitability, by scalability and repeatability. Regulators such as governments are trying to make sure AI is inclusive and diverse and regulatable and explainable. Whereas users like you and me want to make sure that AI, that the products that we build are beneficial, are innovative, and commercial. Now, how do all these things come into play? These three things come into play when creators use the concepts of regulatability, of diversity, of inclusiveness, of innovation, of commercial viability, and include them in their process. I was fortunate enough to do that at Microsoft. I'm fortunate enough to have the job that I do that today, day to day. And one thing that has helped me all the time in building ethical AI products is to ask myself one fundamental question. Who can AI discriminate against and get away with? This may seem a controversial question, but let's think about it. This very video is discriminatory against people who don't understand English or who have not even seen the video. So no matter what we do, there is little bit of discrimination going on. But with AI, the problems are exasperated because they're very, very complex and are out of the reach of the layman. So next time you build an AI project, say for example, a computer vision with facial recognition project, the question to ask is, can I discriminate against men or women? Clearly the answer is no. But if I ask the question, can I discriminate against non-humans? The answer is yes, because today's regulation only prioritizes for the humans and allows discrimination against non-humans. So there you have it. How do you put AI ethics into practice? By asking yourself this question and answering it and making sure all the work that you do in building that AI can answer that question very, very honestly.